Well, ladies and gentlemen, the kitchen area of my bus has been put into place. It's still framing, so there's lots of finishing work to be done, but the countertop is in, cabinetry is done, and as you can see, the sink and stuff is there. But that's sort of everything I did yesterday, was getting all that in order. You can kind of see I got a nice Arborite countertop. I'll finish the back with some stick-on tiles, put up some cupboards, and it'll be done. So, but that's kind of a comforting feeling to get that corner finished. But here's something that I think is the coolest part of my bus. I finished the solar. So if you look at what I got so far, it's not a lot, but I have my solar charger, or charge controller, which is connected to the battery and to the solar panels on the roof. That brings the sun's power into the battery to charge it up. Here's something really funky. My power inverter turns this battery, the stored energy in here, into DC power, so I can plug in a TV. Well, I got a TV in here, so that's what I'm using for an example, but I can put a coffee maker, whatever, on this, and it'll run it. The other cool piece, if you can see it, is I have a fuse box right there. Now what that's going to do is that's going to allow me to run my lights. It'll give me an opportunity to run a fan in here if I want one, as well as a heater. Anything that runs off AC power is going to come through that, which will be connected. One of those, I'll have some bus bars here, and they'll be connected to the bus bars with power, and with positive and negative connections. And then I'll have those all connected up too. So today I have two different ways to put power in this bus. I have my shore power, which is connected back there, which I plug in an extension cord to. And I have solar power to a deep cycle AGM battery, which I am going to have to get two at least. So I'm going to either have to get another 2 batteries to sufficiently run a system without having to worry about draining the battery power too fast. But that'll come. But that's my solar. Pretty interesting setup. Looks like a lot of cords, but it works pretty well. It's cleaned up nice. You notice I got the fuse, big 20 amp fuse there. And you'll see a couple more of those in here once I get the rest of the wiring complete too. But that's my system. And then underneath that cabinet is where the sink stuff is going to be, the water jugs, all that sort of stuff, and the plumbing, water pump if I put one in. And then you can see where I have outlined sort of where the sink is going to go. And then my cooktop will fit right here. I had them both on here the other day. It looked pretty cool. So once I get that rolling, and there's lots of room, right? So I can put the cooktop with the sink and still have room for like my soda stream, a few other odds and ends, right? So, and then of course the bed is done in the back. And then on this side, this will be my next, as you can tell, it's the dirtiest part of the bus right now, but that's going to be the couch slash pull-out bed slash storage. And then again, I'll be putting storage up along there too. So it's coming, slow and steady, but a little bit at a time we'll get her done. I was going to do work today, but guess what? This is a project, and I don't feel like working today. It's cold, so I ain't going to do it. Anyway, guys, have an awesome week. We will catch you up with more updates in the near future, but for now, I'm feeling pretty pumped for a guy that doesn't know what he's doing. Anyway, guys, have a good week.